when you surf, they only surf on waves that are going down. So if you watch people who are surfing, what you'll see is they've got their surfboard in their arms. They go up on the wave, and right at the very top of the wave, they then stand up on the board and they surf it coming down, right? Surfing can only happen on a wave that is going down. They can't surf up. They ride the wave up and then surf it down. If I'm committed that surfing is my highest goal, well, I need to depend upon waves going down, or I can't surf. And I need to depend upon them going down in a very specific way, but for this, all that matters is they must go down. If I'm a business person, I need to depend on the stock market going up, or even if not a business person, but an investor. If I've got money in the stock market, I need it to go up. Only then am I going to get more and more money. But the waves of the ocean, stock market, it never only goes in one direction. It always up, down, up, down, up, down. It's the nature of nature. And to try to like everything, the dilemma with that is that it's like saying, so I'm tired of going up and down. I'm tired of likes and dislikes. From now on, I'm going to only go up. Now, it's certainly better than going down. It's better to like everything than to like some things and dislike others. Because if I like it, I've accepted it. And acceptance is a crucial key to living in peace and joy. But ultimately, there's also another place we want to go, which is beyond the waves. Because eventually you get tired. Even surfing the best waves, at the end of the day, you're tired. Ultimately, the goal is to go into those depths of the ocean where there aren't any waves. It's not about how can I get the best waves. It's about how deeply can I go where there are no waves. And so rather than just focusing on turning my dislikes into likes, it's a great first step, and we'll talk in a moment about how to get there. But more than that, can I focus on being free of both of them? In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna speaks about a yogi, the wise one, the enlightened one, as one who is the same in pleasure and pain, in success and failure, and all of these opposites. But the yogi's the same. Because he's not thrown about by the waves, sometimes up, sometimes down, but grounded and anchored in something that's much deeper than going up and down. The joy, the bliss, when we talk about real spiritual joy, it can't be rooted in something I like. Because even if I like it, it's going to end. So I really like this chocolate ice cream cone. It's great. I'm eating it. I like it. Maybe I even love it. So I'm happy. But then it's over. Now I need to find something else I like in order to be happy again. Now maybe I have some pizza. I really like that. Okay, happy again. Now my pizza's over. Now I need a movie I like. Now I need to go out with a friend I like. And we have to keep finding things we like so that we can keep being happy. It gets really tiring. And it pulls you completely off the actual purpose of your life, which is how to be happy right here, right now, in a happiness that's not dependent on what I like or don't like, what I have or don't have. And that's what our spiritual practice gives us, is that joy. That's when we pray for that joy, that bliss. It's not about, oh God, let everything I want to happen, happen so then I feel happy. It's, oh God, give me that joy that never fades. Well, if it never fades, it means it cannot be dependent upon something in the outer world, because the outer world is always going to go up and down. So sometimes I'll succeed, sometimes I'll fail. Sometimes the flowers in my garden will blossom, sometimes they won't. Sometimes my loved ones who get sick will get better. Sometimes my loved ones who get sick won't get better. This is the nature of life. And so I need my inner state to not be dependent on whether I like it or don't like it. And that's what's most important. And so as you're experiencing what you need to do, it's tricky, because when something's happening that we like, we forget to do this. We only remember to do it when we don't like it, and it doesn't work if you only do it half the time. So when you're experiencing joy due to something you like, and when you are experiencing a loss of joy due to something you don't like, in both cases, you have to try to unhook your joy or your distress from that thing in the outer world. So, I'm eating a chocolate ice cream cone. I really like it. I'm happy. Can I stop in the midst of the bite? The moment I realize how happy I am, and unhook that joy from the chocolate ice cream. I'm not saying you have to take the ice cream and throw it away. Keep eating it, no problem. But just take a moment and allow that experience of joy, rather than just gobbling it up. Rather than that, allow that joy to penetrate places that chocolate ice cream doesn't reach. And you may not always be able to, because you may find that the joy is actually so shallow that really, unfortunately, no part of your body is able to experience joy other than your tongue, which is another important lesson. It's another important lesson, at which point maybe you can find some joy in the sunshine outside. Maybe it's not the ice cream that you can find joy in, but maybe the way that the sun is shining, you can find it. Or if not, maybe you can turn your head and see a beautiful tree. Find some joy in there. But every time you find yourself in a moment of joy due to something you like, stop. Unhook the joy from the object that you think is causing it. And take it as deeply as you can. And actually experience the joy. Because what you'll notice when you do that is that then when you go back to take your next bite of ice cream, it actually will bring you less joy. It's a very beautiful and very interesting phenomenon. The tongue will still love it. But if in between bites you've been able to anchor that joy deeply and find that experience of joy within, the reward on the tongue with the next bite actually is even less interesting. And then you do it again the next bite. And just keep doing that as you feel joy in life because you like something. Stop. Even if it's with a loved one. Oh, I'm with my friend, or I'm with my spouse or my child or my parent. I'm feeling so much joy. Okay, stop. Close your eyes. Can you unhook the joy from that physical presence? Can you feel the experience of love and joy within you? Separate from the physical presence of that being. Anchor it within. And then, when you experience things that you don't like, when you're in moments that you don't like, if you've been doing this in things that do bring joy, in moments that aren't so pleasant, you're already going to realize how shallow that unpleasantness is, and it's not going to impact you. You're going to already realize, this is just on this level. And then, now that you've become good at anchoring yourself in joy, so on the outer level, I'm eating really badly cooked Brussels sprouts. Okay, not enjoying it. But can I close my eyes and anchor myself in joy anyway? Of course I can. Then I go back to the unpleasant experience of the Brussels sprouts. No problem. Again, like the ice cream cone, it's limited to my tongue. I'm able to find that joy. Similarly, a person in front of me, maybe not someone who's bringing me joy, but someone who's bringing me difficulty. Not liking this situation. But can I find that state of joy within me anyway? Despite the fact that there is someone in front of me who's creating trouble for me? Of course I can. And so you just keep re-anchoring yourself in both times, in that presence of joy within the self. And then both that which I like and that which I dislike, they'll stay like these surface level waves.